just turn that way. I'm not doing a long live, guys, cause the fucking, it's like, yeah, go on, let me turn you that way. I want to thank Spencer and Anne-Marie for getting me the old sausages to put in a few packets of crisps. Yeah, thank you. Right, hang on. Let me have a drag of my smoke. Oh, come on, you twat. Yeah, I want to thank Spencer and Anne-Marie for sending me over a parcel with Irish sausages, pudding, a batch loaf, a few burgers, some crisps. Yeah, they were really nice. I had a few sausages today, a few Irish sausages. Yeah, so I want to thank Anne-Marie and Spencer for sending them over. I want to thank everybody for all the well wishes you've given me and the chick and little Thomas. It's appreciated. Like I said, it's mad. A 6'9" baby. It's like, and he's only 2 days old, and he's building the fucking, he's kicking and all. You know, like the little man is in like NICU. It's like a little ward for babies, you know, that are born premature. So Thomas was born premature. Whoop. How are you, Colin? Yeah, I'm not long back from the hospital. You know, it's like £6.9. Thomas weight. He's 4 weeks premature. You know, but as long as me chick and me son is doing alright, I'm good with it. I just needed a rest. It's like, you know, because as you can imagine, you know, your missus goes into labour and you panic, you know, so she's done very well, you know what I mean, and the baby is kicking, screaming. Like I said, bro, I'm a man, you know, but I've been here, this is the 4th time I've been in a labour ward, and our contractions were coming once every 2 minutes in waves, you know, so she got the epidural, and, you know, about a half an hour after that, she had Thomas, you know. He's 4 weeks premature, you know what I mean, but he's in a little incubator, you know, and they're helping him live outside the womb because he's premature, you know, 34 weeks. I'm just glad him and the mother are doing good, you know. It's like because me fucking nerves were gone, and it's me chick, you know, but shout out to God, you know, that's the way I see it. And anyway, he's so small, he has hair all over the place, he's got a full set of hair, and he's got blue eyes, but because what happened, they took the forceps out. My mother told me when I was a kid that they had to use the forceps on me, and he has to wear this little mask because of pressure. You know, he looks like Bane or Batman, he does, you know. He looks like a movie villain, and he's only 2 days old. You know, like I said, seeing me son come into the world, it's like it's a different kind of you know, like that's me 4th time to witness a child being born. Colin, I'm telling you now, he has a little mask on him because they use the forceps on his little head, and he has little marks all around, you know, so they put a mask on him and he looks like Bane now, Batman, you know. But like I said, I'm grateful to God for me missus being healthy and no complications, and the only thing is Thomas is a few weeks premature. Biden's a bitch. Trump's racist as fuck. But I'd like to have a game of golf with him. But like I said, seeing your children being born is, it's up there. Seeing your children graduate from uni is up there, But seeing your child being born is another thing. It's like a little baby can bring the toughest of men to their knees, and I'm just grateful to God that my son is okay. Answer to your question, Glory, no, but I do support it. I am not a gay, but I have something to say. I'm a big fan of the LGBT community because I live in Manchester and we have a gay village here. So, being gay, straight, crooked, round is up to you, but in this city we accept everybody. And that's how it should be in the world. Listen, I'm not a gayist or a racist, but I've got something to say, I'll say it to your faces. Yeah, my son is doing great. So's his mum. How are you, Andrew? Like I said, the last 72 hours, man, have been amazing. How you, Conan? Uncle Conan, that is. Like I said, I didn't know how I was gonna feel when I seen my son, but when he handed them to me, I was just looking at him and it's like talking to him. I've been talking to him for 9 months. I've been using me partner's belly as a phone. Hey son, you're fucking grounded, mate, when you come out, you little prick. What you crying for? Shut up. I was joking with him today, and like I said, he has a lot of machines helping him, but he'll be okay. Like the only thing is he might have to stay in for a few days because he's premature, but look, the main thing is he's healthy. Me missus is healthy, and that's all I give a fuck about. Do you understand? It's like I had hold of him today, and he has a little ventilator on him. Now, speaking as a father to the fathers and mothers that are in here, it's like, I'm not gonna lie, I was terrified because our contractions were coming. She was getting four contractions in 5 minutes and she had to breathe through them all. And all you can do is tell them, breathe, you're doing great, you know what I mean? Here, can you see his head yet? And it's like when they cleaned them up and stuff, you know what I mean? They put a little pressure bandage on his head and handed them to me. Do you understand? And as I had him in my hand, I was looking at the little ventilator he's on, and you know what I mean? I was talking to him. I was like, I can't wait to see it. Open your eyes. I never thought at 50 I'll be a dad again, but I will do my utmost to make sure my son succeeds in life. Do you understand? Because see me 1-to-1, I did it with my son, my eldest son Dylan, and look where he went on. And now I have a chance to do things the right way. When they handed them to me, I broke. I started crying, because I was thinking about me mum not being here to see him, me dad, some of me mates, they'd be looking down at me saying, you're a wanker, you mate. Tell you what, see when Jude fucks up, he fucks up. But this wasn't a fuck up. This was meant to happen. And I'm glad it's happened. Because it's put a few things in perspective to me. I don't need a YouTube channel. It's handy it's there. I've lost, I won't lie to you and I'll say this here now. I've lost all the motivation I had for YouTube when I hit my target. See, all I wanted to do was to prove to myself that I could hit and get over 1,000 in a year. And I did that. But I have a baby now. And it's like my time, I can't use it for free. I can't use to help other people anymore. I'm gonna help myself. It's like education's the way forward. There is not a man on YouTube that has had more psychiatric evaluations. And if I need to get paperwork out, I can show it because I have a copy of all my medical records. Do you understand? I lost my motivation the day I opened up YouTube Studio and realised that one of my own stabbed me in the back and it hurt me. And it ended up leading to me triggering and having 2 weeks of hell. Because if I call you friend or bro, I've time for you. But if you stab me in the back, right, and only me and you know about it, I'd say, listen, don't tell anybody what you did. Especially any of my friends or my brothers, or, do you understand, forget it ever happened. But then, after stabbing me in the back, he did it again, and he did it again, and didn't give a fuck about me, and didn't apologise to me either. And I must have been annoyed in a dream, and I booted my laptop off the bed, and then I ended up knocking a glass of water onto my keyboard. And I triggered, really bad. And what I realised is nobody's invincible, because we're coming up to 250 days off mood stabiliser, right? But what I've noticed, me personally, I'm more prone to trigger because I'm off that medication. And it's about knowing your strength, your weaknesses, your role. I don't answer to sausages. Do you understand? I answer to Dublin's finest. Well, in fact, I don't fucking answer to them anymore either. Because it's all bullshit. They all want to run the country. I just want to run my family. Do you understand? And that's how it is. I held my son in my hand today and I'm thinking, Jude, you can't do YouTube anymore. Not the way you have been doing it. So, I'm gonna have to do a few stream yards. I come on here to hit a target because the channel was taken on me by a fucking weirdo with more gadgets than James Bond. He's got more tech and knowledge than people understand. And he used it against me. He was my friend, and then he changed the password. He's not your enemy, he fucking is now. And I'll tell you something about me. You can call me all the names under the fucking sun. I'm not a tough guy, a hard man, or a fighting man. But I have this common occurrence. Since I've come off my mood stabiliser, I've reassessed. I've done my history. It's called due diligence. Jude fucking diligence. And there's a few infidels on YouTube that took something from me. Now, the thing about mood stabilisers is they suppress memories. So, I come off my mood stabiliser. I had to reassess, realign my way of thinking. And I am the same 18-year-old that left that street corner at 18. Now, I've a message for a celebrity on YouTube. You took something from me and embarrassed me in front of 260 people on a particular night. So, you don't know me obviously. Now, listen, I'm not a tough man, a hard man, or a fighting man, but know this. I want to thank the Lord for my eyesight. And here, my eyes are very valuable. And the best way to take a man's soul is by publicly exposing him, publicly embarrassing him. Because there's two people on YouTube, hey Jay, and I get invited to events all the time by a lot of good YouTubers. Some big channels invite me and I say no. Because fights are on at a weekend and my time is with my girls, family first, fuck your mates. Now, allegedly, like I said, I'm not a tough guy, a hard man or a fighting man, but look at, I'm gonna give it to you 100. Other people have put reputations on me because I've been a savage. I've been a problem. But since I met me missus, I've quieted down so much. I live in a house with two other Irish men who can fight. Now, seeing's believing. So, if you seen what I seen with these eyes on this housing estate, never mind the one I'm from, everything's about integrity, credibility and respect in life. And that's the code I live by, and my brothers. You shoot my brother in the face in front of me and the police come to me and say, Jude, did you see them? I said, yeah. What did he look like? Men with balaclavas. You didn't see their face? No. So you're telling me you were there. You were stood there when your brother got shot. Your blood splattered all over your face, Jude. You must have seen them. Yeah, I seen them, but they had balaclavas on. Sorry, officer. What can I tell you? And I'll wait. If it takes a decade. I've waited before for a nephew that did something on me and took something from me at 15. So I seen him when I was 28 and I hit him with a golf stick. His teeth hit the ground before his face did. His head hit the ground before his feet did. Rest in peace to this guy. Because I respect his uncle. I just didn't respect him because he's a bitch. You know, and that's the problem, you see. We have a conflict of interest. If I'm stood in front of 5 lads knowing I'm going to get my ass whooped, I ain't running. I'm too tired for that. I'd sooner stand and trade. Lamp here. Yeah, you lamp noodle. I've just kicked you in your cranium and now you are in a poodle of your own blood. Hey, Jay. Well, bro, listen, remember at the very start you said to me, Jude, your first 100 is always hard to get. And here, guys, here, see Lucifer there in the chat. He was the first guy ever to make a video for me. So shout out to Jay and shout out to your dog, bro. Your bro, not your dog, your fucking bro. Like I said, Jay loves his dogs and recently he's had a loss, like, you know what I mean, with his dog and on your dog, Nala. It's like, listen, your dogs become your family. Do you understand? All they want is to be walked, fed, watered, and a cuddle every now and then. Yeah, that's not a bother me. You know, like I said, I don't mind who comes in here as long as they're not rude, you know, because I've no time for neeks or neeks. Do you understand? Uh, I come on here, my whole reason for coming on here was because I got on with a few people and they were getting bullied. So I jumped on board that channel to try help them. Now, like I said, I'm not a tough guy or a hard man or a fighter man. Here, do you know how many people I've called out on YouTube to grow my channel? Zero. You know why? Because I would not represent myself well if I did that. Mm, I'm not a civilian. Now take that whatever way you fucking want. I am nowadays. Law abiding, 97%, yeah. Uh, Today, I got back from the hospital and my friend Spencer McDermott and Amo sent me over a food parcel, right? Now, I live in Manchester, yeah? You can't get everyday sausages, you can't get Granby pork sausage, you can't get the white pudding or the batch bread. So he sent me a parcel over and I got back from the hospital today and I had 3 packs of Irish sausages, pudding and a batch loaf. So shout out to Spencer and his missus. And here, I need you to do me another favour. I have a fucking Irishman, yeah, another one. You know, could you give the guy a sub? I want Jay. You know what it's like to get on your first 100 sometimes. It can be hard, right? Now, Jay, do you know what I've noticed on YouTube? Not only right, and I need Jay. I'm gonna give you a phone call tomorrow. I need to speak to you about something that you know a bit more about. I won't mention on here, but I'll buzz you tomorrow sometime. Uh, okay, so this is what I've identified. Every channel that has membership fees, you get a shout out and a loyalty badge. That's it. Nobody makes shorts for their members. And here, do you know something? The All or Nothing podcast. Lad, listen, I've a lot of time for scousers and all, but bro, you're taking the piss, bro. You've been on YouTube 2 minutes and you're charging people $8.99. I know why you're on here, bro. Do you understand? You have a fucking. I've been on here 6 years. I did it for free. I don't have a Patreon. I don't have a fucking GoFundMe. Like, what the actual fuck? Do you understand? Now, I think he's a sound lad and all, like, but I had a look at his channel. He's only on here a few fucking months. Fair play to him, he's got 2,000 subs. And he's charging people $8.99 and Patreon and fucking buy me a coffee and fucking GoFundMe. Really? Beggy bastard. Being extra generous, beg. Yeah, that's what I call it. My time, I'm being extra generous. That window closed yesterday. Do you understand? Now, back to what I was saying. The best way to take a man's soul now. Me and my brothers are used to that. We've taken many souls on this housing estate. 30 years my brothers are on this housing estate. My brothers knock more men out on this housing estate than the average. And we're humble and noble. Do you understand? It's like none of my brothers would go around saying that they're a tough guy, a hard man or a fighting man because we're grown. You know, you do that at 13. But some men are joint hobbits. They've not grown up. You know. And it is what it fucking is. You know. Like I said here, I'm Irish, right? I'm not a bitch, mate, yeah? See them hands there, right? Listen, now they're what you call Class A fighting hands. Because I throw a lot of shots, let's say, during my spare time. I like sparring with savages. And it's great because they can't hit me. Do you understand? All the boys in Clayton Boxing Club could tell you that. The head coach up there, ask him. He offered me a job to do tutorials with the kids. I have wrecked me hands. And shout out to all the proper fighting men out there. Look after your hands, mate. Because trust me, when you get to nearly 50, you'll feel it in the winter. Like I said, I've smashed our hands so many times, right? Action speaks louder than words, right? There you go. Boom. That's collapsed, right? There you go. Do you understand? That's what you call a fighting hand. See that? Look at. See where I broke it there? Boom. Yeah? Now, like I said again, it's just like a tool. In a toolbox, like a spanner. And you can take that spanner out any time you want to. And you can make adjustments. Tighten shit up. Listen, like I said, there's some mouthy cunt in Manchester that wouldn't shut up running his mouth on Instagram saying this and that, call me a rat and what have you. He was supposed to meet me at the Etihad a few months ago, but got the bollocks to turn up on the day my son was born. Or the day before that, so I seen him. I said hello. I says come down and approach me, so he did, and I flat packed him. End of. Next. Hands don't lie. Know what I mean? Teeth. Yeah, man. Yeah. I had to get a tetanus. He bit me. Sausage, man. But it doesn't matter anyway. Like I said, he won't say no. He won't be fucking running his mouth anymore, mate. You know, I've no problem with anybody, but if you want to come on the top of my street and start screaming at me on my manner, you've no manners. So therefore, the rules of engagement have changed. You're on my street. Okay. Show me how tough you are. Pussy you. Fuck you and your sister. You midget. Always works. Ran at me. And he lost a couple of teeth. And he bit me as well, the fucking animal. Look. But it's okay. He's okay now. I think. Here, I'm gonna put it on eBay. Or maybe I'll do a GoFundMe to get your two teeth back to you. 'Cause I knocked them out with one shot. And you did what? You and lumberjacks have something in common. Timber. Light work. Easy. Minor. But like I said, I'm a law-abiding citizen. And I don't start trouble with anybody. Thank you, Doc. You know, and it's like I was rushing around yesterday and I was really tired because it was a hard labour for my partner. You know, when I seen somebody, and I did say there is a couple of people that have taken something from me on YouTube. So now my phone was dead. He's very lucky my phone was dead because he was on the ground for about 5 minutes and I could have made a 4-minute video and putting it up on YouTube. He's from Manchester, that's all I'm gonna say. Yeah, you won't be running your mouth now, will you? You bitey bastard. But nah, listen, I'm a man of peace. I don't like trouble with anybody. you know. Like I said, and if somebody wants to try fucking embarrass me on my own housing estate, we run them out and you get a slap. That's on them, you know. I don't need to get ready. I'm ready all the time because I can strike, you know. I'm not a tough guy. I'm not a hard. I'm not solid or anything like that. I can defend myself though. Hey, Paul. You know, and like I said, obviously the guy's not from this housing estate, otherwise he wouldn't even dare. But he was put in his place. It's a minor then. Next, you know, like I said, I try my best to get on with everybody, you know. There's a lot of people on social media, on YouTube, that grow their channels, not the noble way. Like, I'm not a martyr or a fucking hero, but men do things a certain way. You know, number one, we don't tell on each other. You know, we don't get each other's channels struck and act like we're the hardest scouser on YouTube. You know, yeah, that's another one. Yeah, without exposing anybody, you're a snake. You got my channel struck and it's on YouTube Studio. I should show the world, but I'm not going to. I'm going to bid my time and I'm going to keep my ears open. And a silly little hobbit is going to go to an event in Manchester and think that Dougie Joyce is going to back him against me. You think he's going to back me against Dean Lynchworth? Any of them boys, I know them all. You know, it's like, and please God, like I said, I don't cause trouble, but I will take something off a couple of people this year, next year, the year after. And I'll have 3 minutes at that time. The first minute, I'll knock them out. The second minute, I'll make a video on my phone. And the third minute, it'll be on YouTube. We'll see how tough you want to embarrass me. Watch what I'm going to do in the next few years if I see you. And it doesn't matter who's with you. You see, I'd already anticipate what you did with Ben, had you? You had 4 lads in a Golf around the corner. You know why I know that? Because one of the kids that was in the car is from Toxted and told me. He told me a couple of other things about you. You're a weasel. The weasel. But yeah, like I said, I get invited to a lot of events around the country. A few YouTubers have reached out to me and asked me, Jude, would you like to go here? Do you fancy coming here? And you know, it's endearing. You know, it's a courtesy. You know, and I respect people. You know, a lot of people have reached out to me and said, Jude, do you want to come to this event, that event? And like I said, when it's at the weekend, no chance, because me girls are here. Football, family, and fighting. Triple F. Uh, but yeah, back to fucking Thomas, man. The baby. Thank you, Daniel. The other night, while me missus was getting contractions, I didn't know what to do. Like, even though I've been here 3 times before, you know, it's like, 'cause he's premature, he's in a little incubator, you know, and I was holding him, you know, and they had to use a forceps on him, and basically, it's like a big fucking fly catcher in a way. It's like they put it around your bleeding head and start pulling on his little neck, and I'm like, bro, here, me son will end up like E.T. Will you fucking leave it out? You know what I mean? And I'll tell you one thing, you know, see babies, they're very fucking durable, mate. And bendy as fuck. You know, but he hurt his little wrist getting him out, you know, but that's the only thing, and his breathing, so it's like, 'cause he's premature, he'll be on the little incubator thing for a few days, but look, I'm delighted that he's okay. and his mum is okay, you know. Uh, but that's just how it is, you know. It's like shout out to me queen. She did all the hard work, you know. Uh, but like I said, man, I cried a river, I did, because it's like real talk. Last year, my daughter become a mother and give me a grandson now, right? Then my partner told me what happened to boy, getting me man and dad repatriated to Ireland and not being able to go because I knew a trigger. I was off a mood stabiliser. I didn't even go to my partner's dad's funeral because they triggered me, you know, and I didn't want to make things about me. Do you understand? And like I said, having the baby and what have you and all, it just wiped me out, you know. It's like I went up to visit me missus today and it was like that, look, oh no, out cold, you know, and I went up uh, like this afternoon, she said, Bob, just go home and get some sleep, you know, but like I said, like holding me son, you know, feeling how light he is, like, even though he was premature, he was 6, 9, you know, but yeah, it's like, it's a beautiful thing, you know, uh, like I've spent so many years on YouTube and it's not worked, uh, you know, so it's either gonna go two ways. I'm either gonna walk away from this thing or I'm gonna try make something work. But I can't do YouTube every day, man. Not anymore. You know, like I said, man, when my lad comes up here, do you understand? It's like the last thing I'm gonna be doing is being on YouTube. Uh, I didn't know how I'd feel until I seen my son. And yesterday when I seen him, I knew what I needed to do. I know what I need to do. Uh, but if there is a thing, I bounce and cut without exposing anybody. Anybody on YouTube that's taken something from me, I have a message for you. One day, you're gonna bump into me, and I'm gonna remember your face, and I'm gonna deal with you. And it doesn't matter who you're with. We can all do that, right? And I'll take back what you took from me. And I will video me whooping your ass. And as soon as I knock you out, you are going viral. We'll see how tough you are then. And we'll see how tough you are in your own city. I've got more fucking mates in your city than you have. And that's the truth. And you will slip. Believe that. And I will find out. And like I said, I'm not a tough man, a hard man, or a fighting man, but I have a lot of influence. You see, it doesn't matter who you're with. Because as soon as I see your face, I'm going to make a quick phone call. And we're going to see how tough you are. And we'll see if you still have that energy when you're fucked in the back of a van and taken somewhere. Yeah. You're going to beg. See, I see the future. You're a nobody to me. I went against some of the biggest families in Ireland, allegedly, at 15. I'll see you in 10 years if I'm still here. I may not do. I'll take back what you said to me. Nah, bro. You're misinterpreting me words. Slipping is when somebody doesn't do their due diligence. Do you understand? And if you don't do your due diligence and you run your mouth about a certain person with a certain reputation, allegedly, I am gonna snatch your soul. And guess what? Everyone on YouTube will see it. And I don't need anyone to hold my hand so I can have a piss. That's all my old friends. See, Jude, you take something from him, forget about it. Oh yeah, another thing, I don't need permission off anybody to do fuck all. Do you want to know something? I'm not a tough man, a hard man, or a fighting man, but guess what? We all know tough guys, right? I know a lot of tough guys, a lot of killers, serial killers. I sat in school with two brothers, the Cunninghams, and they killed 17 people between them. Hitmen, terrorists, alleged IRA members, alleged cartel members. That's the company I used to keep. My circle's so fucking small, mate, like a wedding ring. You know, like I said, men like to be men, and there's not a lot of men on YouTube. There's a lot of snake weasels that tell the world how tough they are, but they're straight onto the phone to get you to strike. Thought you were a tough guy. See you. I'll see you and I'll be on my way. You will slip in the next 5 years and I'll find out, and when I slap you in the face, I'll point at you and I'll go, I just slapped you. What you gonna do? Nah, look, like I said, while I'm on here for peace. It's like, but yeah, there's a lot of false prophets on YouTube, you know. But God said it, many will come in my name, do unto others as they do to you. As I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I'll fear no evil. You know why? Because I've the high ground and I've my crosshair on your nose then. I see you coming. When you're raised around Dublin's finest fraternity, it's just in you. Do you understand? And Scousers are tough. I love the Scousers just as for the 97. Rest in peace to Rhys Jones and Jamie Bulger. And fuck John Venables. But anyway, listen to me, yeah? Thank you, Kuddo. Like I said, lad, we need to get you to 100. But like I said, guys, I'm gonna have a spliff. It's like a cup of tea, go down and say hello to me brothers. And I'm gonna watch a movie. Shout out to Kudu, John Paul. Shout out to Chopper, Colin, Finn, Paul, Doc, Conan, Amory, Spencer, Jay, Lucifer. Like I said, you know, I'll be on tomorrow. I cannot do YouTube every day anymore, so it's like Pablo's made me 100 videos. And like I said here, all that bastard. See, I have about, I think there's about £400 in one account in buying me a coffee. And I'm with a thing called Stripe, and it's fucking me about. So I'm gonna have to make up another link. But I'll be back on tomorrow, and we're gonna have a chat, and we'll do what we need to do. I'd fuck up a picnic, but we'll see. But anyway, guys, give each other a sub. Do you understand? And you can buy me a coffee, no fucking problem. Buy me baby a fucking coffee if you want. But anyway, listen, I have to go, guys, yeah? Shout out to everybody. I think John Paul's doing a live, guys, so you should all bounce over there. You know what I mean? Because I think John Paul's doing a live. But I'm going to end mine, and I hope you all have a good afternoon, a good fucking evening. But I'll come on tomorrow afternoon. You'll get a notification. Like I said, I have to go up to me missus every day because she's in hospital. So at the minute, the live isn't a priority, you know. But thanks for coming in, everybody. Buy me a nappy, what? Nah, like I said, there's no solution without confrontation. I've done YouTube free for 6 years. Shout out to YouTube's Coffee Nation. Now I can say that, and you can buy me a coffee if you want. You know why? I've worked hard on this bastard channel, and it is what it is. And if you don't want to buy me a coffee, sub to the channels, or sub to somebody else's in the channel and get engaged. You don't have to buy me a coffee. You know, I'm just saying, the option's there. Right, guys, I'm away, you know what I mean? So have a good evening, take care, and peace and love. Bless.